Hi guys, I'm Leanne and this is Farm and Charm, and I've got a little bit of a cold today, so please excuse my scratchy voice a bit. I'm going to do a little haul today. It's a very small haul, but I wanted to go on and do it because the stuff is sitting here and I want to play with it. So I wanted to do a haul video before I get it out and like really play with it and start figuring out if I want to do a review or not. So, but I did want to go on and do the haul. Get it done, and then I can play with my products, you know what I mean. Anyway, so it's an Urban Decay haul. A couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, they had their 20% off that they do for the fall. And they have all of their Christmas and holiday items in this included in their 20% off. And so I went on and got a few things. And so I will start with the lesser of the things and move to the bigger items. Build some suspense. Anyway, so the first thing when I opened the box was a sample. 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0. It's actually a pretty nice little sample. It's the size that you would get if you buy a palette, and the pencil size that comes in there, which I think is 0.8 grams. Is a pretty good size sample. I have a bunch of the zeros, but they're always good to have for traveling. The regular size pencil is 1.2 grams, so this is 2/3 of a regular size pencil. So anyway, thank you Urban Decay for that. That's a nice little surprise to have in there. So the next thing that I purchased, well, the first thing that I purchased, that was a sample, was a new Urban Decay palette to put my loose eyeshadows in. It is in the color Moonflower, and I thought it was really pretty. I saw it online and I thought the palette itself was the prettiest of these refillable palettes that I've seen. There's the box, and here's the palette itself, and it's really pretty. Of course, I'm partial to purple, but really pretty purple flowers. It looks dark. Moonflower, it reminds me of like a nighttime flowers in the dark. I really like that. And then when you open it, it has a shadow in there, and the shadow is kind of a bronzy, a little too dark for a highlight. Reflective, kind of metallic color, and it is called Moonflower. Now the color, I wish they had included, I think they usually do more of a highlighting color for the ones they put in the palettes, but since this one's called Moonflower, I wish they had made it a pretty purple. But I really think this one's a pretty color. It's got the big nice mirror on the top, and I was excited to get this. I have a few that I don't have in a palette yet, so this is exciting for me. The next item that I picked up was one of the new Revolution lipsticks. This is in the color Catfight, and I've been eyeing this one for a little while since these came out. I've already picked up 2 other colors of the new Revolution lipsticks, and I really like them. I like them a lot. I think they stay on well. They have good pigmentation. I did not have before they redid the lipsticks. I didn't have any of the Urban Decay colors, so I'm pretty excited about these. Here's the packaging. I'm sure everybody has seen their packaging. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can see it's not perfectly perfect, and I like that. It has like a round shape. It's really pretty. And this is the color that I got. It's a really nice, like a bright pink, almost red color. I'll put it on so you can see it. There's it on. It's definitely brighter than I usually go for. I think I could use some lip liner. They have lip liners that match every one of these, and I own one of the lip liners. I can't remember the name of the one that I have. It starts with the J. But anyway, these are smooth. I like these a lot. This is definitely bright. It's something that I would not wear every day, but I like it. What do you think? Let me know below if you like it or not. Should I keep it? Should I send it back? I like it, I think. Not quite red, more of a pink. I think it's a keeper. Okay, so that was in the shade Catfight. The next thing that I picked up, I'm getting to the 2 bigger items that I got, and the next one is the Ocho Loco 2. Yay! Last year I did not pick up either the Ocho Loco or the the original Vice palette. I didn't get Ocho Loco last year because I had a ton of eyeliners. I still have a ton of eyeliners, but I've not bought a bunch this year. I kind of went on a no-buy on eyeliners because I had so many. And I had at that point 2 perversions. I think I've nearly used one up, so that's how I justified getting this. Anyway, I really like the colors. I love greens. It has a pretty green in it. It's got a lot of good brownish shades. It's got perversion for a good black that you'll use all the time. And then it's got like a deep blue called ultraviolet and a like a light blue teal-ish, darker than teal color. I've not taken these out and played with them. It's got a dark purple here. I've not swatched these, played with these at all. I wanted to do my haul first, but I'm very excited to have this since I did not get it last year. And the very last item in my little mini haul, and you probably already guessed this, was the Vice 2 palette. And I'm very excited to have this. Last year I looked at the Vice, I considered it, I thought about it, and I am a eyeshadow palette crazy person, fanatic person. I love eyeshadow palettes. I did not get the one last year. Something about it struck me as not being just right. The color combination or the palette itself, I just wasn't sold on it. But this year I've read a lot of reviews. I've really looked at this. I've swatched it in the store and I was very excited to pick this up. So here it is. I think it's so pretty. The pattern on the front is almost like it goes with my Moonflower palette that I got. They kind of look nice together there. And this one kind of has flower petals, if you can see, kind of in the design. I think these designs are supposed to be a different kind of print where every single palette comes out looking different, and I think that's really cool. You know, that my palette's going to look different than yours and yours is going to look different than someone else's. I think that's a really neat idea. And then the Urban Decay on the front is raised and jeweled. You can see they are textured. I think that's really neat. It does get in the way of things stacking together, but I don't know. I love it. I think it's really pretty. So I'll show you inside of it. I have not played or swatched or anything yet, but there are the colors. And I think they're gorgeous. I don't know what was the difference to me between this year's and last year's. Something about the colors I did not like last year. But this one, there are several that I just think are absolutely beautiful. If I can show you. There is one up here. I don't wear blue eyeshadows much, but this color called Madness right there, I think is absolutely beautiful. I think that is a gorgeous color, and I'm gonna have to find a time when it's appropriate for me to use that. Maybe a concert or sometime when I'm going out. I'm going to see Pink in a couple of months, and so maybe that'll be my chance to use that. Although, would it not be more appropriate to use the pink shades for the Pink concert, perhaps? I don't know. But there's two, one called Voodoo and one called Betrayal right here, the purples, that are breathtaking, stunningly beautiful eyeshadows there. And then Damage, this green one, that one's calling to me. There are a lot of these, Toxic and Ambush right here on the bottom. This one's Toxic and this one's Ambush. There are a lot of these that I cannot wait to play with. Lovesick and Smoked Out are your two dark colors. I'm not doing a review. Obviously, I've just opened it, but I think that this is a really gorgeous palette, and I cannot wait to dig in and start playing with it. This is the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do the haul, even though it's quick and short, because I want to play with this so bad, and I want to get out my Ocho Loco 2 pencils and just really go to town playing with it. So if I come up with any particularly cool eyeshadow looks, maybe I'll do a video on it. Typically I shy away from that sort of thing, but anyway, if there's any one of these items that you want a more in-depth review of, I know there's 1,000 reviews of Vice 2 out. Everybody is just singing its praises, and I can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. We get emails every time we get a new subscriber, and every single time it makes me smile. I just appreciate you guys so much for subscribing, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.